I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a buck and say that it looks like I was dead wrong with my most controversial video on this channel, which is the Warhammer 3 Killed Classical Historical Total War video, where we have been talking, a lot of us in the community, how Warhammer has basically dominated the entire Total War zeitgeist, the entire Total War community, and it looks like that was the future that all Total War games were going, with this sort of quasi-fantasy setting such as Troy and Three Kingdoms, although I've actually been loving playing Three Kingdoms the last 2 months, and it's one of the better Total Wars, honestly, with the experience of the diplomacy, the characterization, the battle somewhat, but basically the stuff on the campaign map is a lot of fun. But I was hoping for a new historical Total War game, and with Warhammer 3 coming out, with Troy also, it just seemed like that was it. We're gonna get these half-baked, half fantasy, half historical games because they're trying to please everyone. Well, today they've decided, no, we are pleasing the historical Total War fans, and we're also pleasing the OG fans, the ones that have been with us since the very beginning, because they've announced Total War Rome Remastered. Now, this isn't a remastering of Rome 2, not even a new Total War game that is in the Roman setting, the Rome setting. No, this is just basically the original Rome, but they've remastered it completely, gave it a new facelift, new features, new additions to the actual gameplay, and so it just looks like they decided, well, we're not gonna make a brand new historical game that maybe won't do good, and maybe we're running out of settings and we have to like do a whole bunch of new things to the systems of Total War. So we're gonna go ahead and remaster this one because it's probably a lot easier to do, because they're just working on the actual frame that is Rome. And actually the whole thing makes sense, seeing as how they've been pumping out content for Three Kingdoms. They're doing Warhammer 3, which is probably a tremendous endeavor, so they probably ain't got no time to be playing and trying to make a new historical game, which kind of sucks. At the same time though, they couldn't have picked a better option by just remastering one of the classics. And it's really hard to fuck that up unless the game comes out completely broken, the remaster comes out completely broken. This is an OG game. This is the game that I started Total War with. This is the game that a lot of us started Total War with. And not only that, but they're also remastering the additions, Barbarian Invasion, which was alright, and the one that I've never played, which was Alexander, which I may actually play it now. Like, I'm actually pretty excited for this, and again, I'm happy to eat my words, honestly. If you have not seen the trailer yet, it is a really good trailer, honestly. It is very epic in scope. It feels like some of the modern trailers that they've had for like PlayStation 4 and Xbox games, where they have Samuel Jackson in them and they're talking about gamers this, gamers that. This is essentially it. It's got a guy that was playing Rome back in the day, and he is the one to save historical Total War. So basically, I got from that trailer that we, the OG fans, save historical Total War, which I'm glad that we have, honestly. I'm glad that the last few months with this movement to go more historical, I'm sure that they've been working on this game for a very long time, but we've been hyping this up, and so that's probably why this video, this trailer, is probably going to do really well, and the hype for this game is completely on, and it comes out in my birthday month, so I'm super excited, super happy to play it. Only a few things that I would like to keep intact, and one thing that I would like to change completely, and I think that the character system and the diplomacy system from Three Kingdoms would be perfect if they did some sort of version of that for the new remaster, because that is the best the diplomacy has ever been and characters have ever been, in my opinion, in any Total War game, Warhammer 2 included. So I'm happy that we're getting this remaster, but I would like to add that in there. And the other thing that I would like not to change at all is Egypt. Egypt in Rome is not the historical Egypt. The Egypt that we have in Rome is essentially the wrong period. It's more like pharaohs and like thousands of years before Rome. By this time, they were a kingdom from Alexander's conquest, you know, they were one of the inheritors of that, so it was more of a Hellenic Egypt, not a classical Egypt. And so that was one of the craziest changes that had happened in the original Rome, and I think that they should just leave it in there. That's the right type of fantasy, honestly, that I would like, because that is a classical thing that was in the original Rome, so I would like it to be in this one. Plus, if you want to play Hellenic Egypt, just play Rome 2. That game is still drawing numbers. People are still excited to play that game, and people are having a lot of fun doing that. For me, I'm going to continue Three Kingdoms, and then I'll jump onto this once it drops. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I know a lot of you guys probably have a lot of different things to say, since I was the one that was saying that this is dead, and now it's not. So we historical fans are the ones that win in the end, honestly, and our bitching and complaining hopefully not only makes this game great, but also puts CA and Total War on a notice, like the next historical game better be bars. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this announcement. This is going to be Sunscape signing off. Take care guys.